Oh no, that is so wrong.
What's up, doll collectors, hobbyists, fabs, and besties? I'm Toya, an adult doll collector. Welcome to my miniverse.
Y'all, people are out there doing some things they know they shouldn't be doing. I was getting ready for my video today, about to paint my nails. I was getting the dolls lined up, about to check out Bratz going out, when I noticed this. That doesn't look like the picture, or even the box art. That is a completely different outfit. After closer investigation, I noticed this box has been opened. Are you trying to tell me somebody opened this doll, took her clothes, then put her back in the box and returned it to the store? That is messed up because her face is gorgeous. And now I gotta go back to the store. Wait, I thought these dolls were supposed to have an elbow joint. Do you see that? Did they take her body too? All right, so it looks like we're not checking out Bratz today. Sorry about the rant, but right now I need to be in a happy place, and for me, that's dolls. So for a quick craft, let's take a little foam board, draw a 12 by 13 inch rectangle, cut it out. If you do not wish to use foam board, you can always use cardboard instead. Then I cut a few 1.5 inch strips. I cut 2 at 13 inches for the sides, then a few more at 11.5. I cut 2 of those, and I cut a 1/2 inch by 11.5 inch strip as well. I glue the 1/2 inch underneath one of the boards, making an L shape. I added a tiny scrap in the back to help it stay level. On the 12 by 13 inch piece of foam board, I lightly sketch where I want everything to go, taking into account the width of the foam board. I measure my foam board to those lengths and cut them to fit. Once all the pieces have been cut, I begin gluing them over the lines marked. I started with the side, then let's add the bottom piece. Oops, it was upside down, so we started with the right-hand side. Then I glued on the bottom, and that looks terrible. Let's add the shelves. I got this acrylic block that I use to make everything square, but a ruler works too. Continue adding the shelves, add the board in the center, add the other shelves, the top, and the last side to make a large shelving unit. This did take a minute with all the cutting and the measuring, so it's not really a tiny task, but it's something that I needed to do. I got a couple of jagged edges, which I don't love, so I cut another 12 by 13 inch board. I sketch 2 archways. I use a bowl for a little help to cut these curves. One is definitely larger than the other, but hopefully it'll be okay. Let's glue it on top to cover those shredded edges. I like it, and it's actually pretty sturdy. I do have a few messy edges from cutting that curve, and I've blocked off some of the access to this top shelf, but we can just put smaller things up here. And now I have a new shelf for my minis that I can combine with a few walls to make a scene. Now let's check out some minis, like Mini BarbieLand. I'm an adult doll collector, so naturally my dolls are too. And new Mini BarbieLand figures are popping up in stores and online. This pack has 2 color reveals, 2 cutie reveals, and 1 pop reveal. I think that's a code. Let's open it up and see what we got. The Barbie pop reveal comes with a straw. The mini can be easily removed from the sleeve. And we have little bobas and a Mini BarbieLand figure inside. Let's remove the top and this squishy thing here to get the doll, who is lavender and blue. Let's place the other things back on the cup so we can poke it with the straw. Yep, that's what it does. Without the purple squishy stuff, we can place the straw inside to maybe be a super large drink for the dolls. I'm mainly here for the minifigures, so I cut clear plastic from packaging, put a little poster putty on the bottom of the doll, then push it onto the plastic so it is secure and we can just place it on the shelf. The Mini BarbieLand color reveals are so cute, and the packaging looks like a color reveal, only smaller. Well, the top's a little different. I can't say that I'm excited that we have to tear through the wrapper to get the mini. So I'm just gonna carefully cut mine so I can remove the mini. That was easy. Then I can just put it back together. Most of my shelves are not tall enough to hold the tube, but there is a little space at the bottom.
Oh, but the cups fit without the tops.
Then I use another container to do the whole color reveal thing and give her a bath. Oh, it would be so cute if we had a little tiny bathtub. Well, there is this off of the camper.
I'll just use the larger container to reveal the mini.
She's so tiny, and do you see all those little flowers? Her clothes are finished all the way around, and we've got a new mini for the mini shelf. Let's open the second one, which does have a code on top. It says 2964, and it is a mini with an orange shirt and a rainbow. The paint job looks pretty good. You can totally see her face. However, as an adult doll collector, I could totally live without the whole color reveal thing.
Did I get the Disco Star series for $14.99 for the hat? Yeah, I might have.
I didn't check the codes, but this one says $31.94.
I really wanted a new cowgirl hat, so I can live out my Beyonce and Tanner Adele dreams.
Here's the collector's guide. For me, any of them will do. Each doll comes with a hat and a pair of matching boots. And the one we got is the doll with purple hair. She has lavender eyes, a pink lip color. Her eyes are a little shiny. You can tell that this method is getting better, but still not quite there yet. This doll is silver coated, and we have to place her in water. Oops, she's got bubbles. Swish her around to do that whole color reveal thing, so we can see her painted on bathing suit. Now for the accessories. That totally could have been in a fashion pack. Here we get a skirt. It's plaid with a few foil flowers. Then we have a bow for the neck. This must be the boots. And yeah! We have a pair of purple boots with sculpted details. It's a pretty nice looking boot with a pointy toe and a heel.
And now the hat,
which again, I wish was in a fashion pack, but it's a pretty sturdy little hat and there's a heart on the front.
And it's a perfect fit for the dolls.
Fashion pack.
We still have 2 Barbie Cutie Reveals from that pack.
For me, out of all the Mini BarbieLand figures, these have the best packaging because it looks like a Barbie Cutie Reveal tube, and the top comes off without us having to rip it apart, and we get our mini, which is a Blue Bear Barbie Cutie Reveal figure. The head is squishy and removable, so we can see the doll. And it comes with a tiny little plush. Well, not a real plush, but you know what I mean. I don't see a number on the tube, but, well, I take that back. There is an 8 on the bottom, if that is something. But for Mini BarbieLand, I definitely feel like the Cutie Reveals give us the most for our money. When they first came out, the tube was purple, and now it is pink. This one has a 2 on the bottom, and the mini is the lavender poodle with the purple and blue hair. And it has a teeny tiny poodle. But now I'm curious, and I want to know if the 8 and the 2 will help us out in the store. I picked up a few more Cutie Reveals. This one has a number of 2544, and it is the yellow lion. But this one also has a 2 on the bottom, so there goes that. This one is 2204 with the figure of, I think that's the sheep. Yep, it's the lamb inside. All I need now is the pink and the gray one. This one is 2534. Can you see if that's pink or gray? Just rip the band-aid off. And we have, what color is that? Aw, it's purple. We got a double. The last one is 2184. Inside, we find, seriously, another purple poodle.
Good to know.
there might be multiple numbers. Now I just want to fill the shelves with the rest of the minis I already have. Like the nail polish Barbie Fashionistas, I cut another piece of plastic so we can just add them with a little poster putty going all the way across in a row. Then we can just put them on the shelf and they're good to go. I love displaying my minis because it helps me to see what I have. And this shelving unit will fit neatly on my shelves, kind of like a binder. I wonder if I made it tall enough to fit the new play sets too. We showed the coffee shop in a previous video, this one right here. And I kind of love it. It's one of my favorites. Can it fit on the shelf? Ah, no, it's off just a little. Okay. However, the bottom two shelves are larger. So instead of storing the little tubes here, we can add a playset. The cars can fit on top. We can add some of the mini books that we made to keep track of the codes. And with the new collections, we totally need to make more. And if I remove the perch from the little pet shop, I can fit it on the shelf. And we still have a little room for a few more minis. But wow, this is already a lot of Mini BarbieLand figures. And let's open 2 more pop reveals before we go, so I can share those codes. This one is 2904 with an orange cup with a doll with magenta hair. And my last one is 2264 for the doll with mint green and lavender hair. So now we can add those to our collection. Thank you for joining us while we made a new display for our Mini BarbieLand figures that can be used to display any minis. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell and follow us on Instagram, Fanbase, and YouTube at MyFroggyStuff and Bella of MyFroggyStuff on Instagram. And we will see you next time. Bye!